Hello, my peoples. Hold on. Welcome again to Seeking Truth, Finding Frank and Fraser. Just Frank right now. We're going to get Fraser in here. See if we can. Oh, that seems to be working. Okay. Fraser tried to start the video, but it kept crashing on it. Facebook kept crashing. Let's see. Well, it seems to be working for me. Sorry, my nose got itchy. I think we have, like, what, people in Cyprus, I think, right? It's Greece. So, hi, everybody from Cyprus. Alright. Should be on in a second or two. I think we'll do more Yogi Berra stuff today. I don't know exactly what. Oh, there he is. Hey, Fraser, how you doing?
My car was trying to go through the Bluetooth, and then I was picking up this woman's voice. It's like, what the heck is that?
Oh, it's so
like
weird.
Maybe it was on the radio in the background or something, and I thought it was yours. I was like, who is that woman talking?
You know, I sound like a woman sometimes. It could have been me.
But it was like the Bluetooth mixed with Facebook or something.
That's really
This
weird.
is just nothing but weird. Like, seriously, it's like, start video. Facebook has crashed. Okay, restart Facebook. Start video. Facebook is crashing. Every time, like I was browsing and browsing before, nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong.
That's really
odd.
Just
totally shut it down. Ran my maintenance thing, ran my cache thing, and now I go to startup and I'm listening to someone else's conversation. This is like
that's really screwed up. You know, I had a phone. It was probably one of the first cordless phones that they made. It had a base that you had to plug in with the charger, and you had and the cordless phone was separate, and it charged on the base. So we were talking to somebody, and we were picking up conversations from other people, at my grandfather's house too, and some of these conversations were sexual. It was really. I didn't put the phone down. You know,
of course. Why would you? It was like back in the day. They only had like 4 frequencies total or something.
Right. Yeah. So we picked
up only every 4th house you get it, and it's far enough away.
Right, we picked up a baby monitor, we picked up a couple of girls talking to each other. I was a teenager at the time, so like 14, 15 years old when this happened. So, you know, me being the curious guy, I'm not going to put down the phone if I hear 2 girls talking about sexual stuff, too. I'm not going to get into details, but, yeah.
This is like, now, you see you're ahead of your time, because now it's all about this tele-reality, or like real life, what do you call it? Reality TV, sorry.
Reality TV.
Reality TV, you know? That's just what sells now. I mean, it obviously had value. We knew that back in the day. No, I remember the one, we got a garage door opener. We were out in the countryside and got one of those garage door openers, you know?
Right.
And it had to be a really basic one. You look in it to set what code would open your door versus, like, we had 2 garage doors. This was, woof. We were going upscale.
That's really, yeah.
But I remember coming in and we were all excited about this, but you look in the back thing, and I think it was like 5 or 7 just little switches, up, down, or middle. So it was 3.
Dip switches, yeah, the dip switches, yeah.
Right, 3 each, and then you put up and down, up and down. You match it in the unit ups on the ceiling there, and then that's how your code was set. But then you think about it, that's not a lot of combinations, right? It doesn't take a lot of thinking to think, I could just drive around Calgary going like this for a while and find myself some nice stuff.
That was a big problem in New York a while ago with garage door openers.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And, you know, and now they have rolling codes for a lot of stuff where they can have like 3 to 5 million different codes, and it would change all the time. So if you have a garage door opener, the code would roll and it would pick a new code, but it would sync to the car or the remote that you had. So there are cars that have programmed garage door openers in them. So
that was why this thing, like, Bluetooth should be a very, like, it's not this old style kind of, there's a thing. When that voice was coming in as you were kind of coming into the thing, I was like, that's so weird. Why am I getting 2 soundtracks? So it must have been 2 soundtracks coming through my phone or something.
You know,
or I was getting the car and the phone.
You might have gotten
I don't know.
You might have gotten that
Like I say,
one
now we're a lot
chance.
more secure. It's not, yeah.
You probably got that one chance in a trillion where signals crossed, and you got the same frequency somebody else had.
I doubt I was actually hearing a conversation. Like I didn't even listen to what it was saying. I was like, I don't know. So as I was like waiting for me to sign in, I was trying to turn my Bluetooth off so that it would shut up, but I didn't even hear what she was saying.
You keep,
I didn't
you
know if she
keep
was
your,
French or English. I didn't even
you
think.
keep your
Oh, it was
Bluetooth on your
English, I
phone all the
think.
time.
So, and I'm in a French place. So no, it's probably that it was the radio then. Because it was an English voice, and I'm sitting in a French neighborhood. Oh yeah, that's what I should say. I'm actually on my data plan. Let's stop. I will get home. My roommate, he's actually picked up another person. He just takes all sorts of orphans in, I guess. Anyway, someone else who was signing a lease for 1st of April. So he's got two roommates now. I
Oh
figure I
wow!
shouldn't go in there blasting all loud and stuff. So I'd stop beforehand and talk to you. Yeah,
Wait, your roommate has two roommates?
I'm one of his roommates.
Oh, you're
Well, the
one.
guy I
Oh,
stay with,
oh, you
the
share a
guy I
flat
stay
with
with when
somebody.
I'm in Ottawa. I mean. When
Oh,
I'm in Ottawa, I stay with the guy just one night a week. But he's got another friend that's staying with
oh, I
him
see. Oh, so,
all nights a week until her place is kind of
oh,
set
so,
up at the beginning of next
oh,
month.
so you have your own apartment somewhere else in Ottawa. You share one
In
night a week with
Montreal, I have
somebody.
my own apartment. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
In Montreal, I have my own place. But when I'm here, then I
That's
just need a room for a night, and so that's why I stay with a buddy. Yeah, but
that's
so that's why I say I won't be able to talk for long, just because I'm on data. But I wouldn't have been able
that's
to talk
fine.
there
Yeah.
because that would be disturbing them maybe. But
We don't have to
um,
do any philosophy tonight. We can just talk.
yeah. So
Oh,
what are you thinking about today though?
I went to see my brother tonight. I had to fax
Yeah.
some important paperwork to keep his workers' comp, and found out he's going to come home this
Okay,
Friday.
yeah.
So that's
Right. I
good
suppose that
news.
affects
Yeah, that's
things.
good
Yeah.
news. And we're going to get
Does
60
that affect the
inches of snow
paperwork at all?
Wednesday. No, no, no. It was
Okay, okay, that doesn't bother you. Okay. You got snow coming?
we got snow coming again. 6 to 10 inches they say on Wednesday. Oh, I got
Do
to
you
go
remind him
shopping
that it's
tomorrow.
his job to shovel the snow? Do you say, hey,
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
do.
shovel the snow.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming on Wednesday. When are you
He's
coming
a,
over to the hospital? Tack, tack,
right,
tack. We need some,
right.
how
He's a
much weight can you
shoveler,
put on that? It's not
right?
that much snow. You'll be able to do it.
He's actually not approved to put weight on it now. He's got to see an
Oh, no.
orthopedist.
Okay.
He's gonna come.
It'll
So
come. It'll come.
yeah, so they're gonna
You can
try.
tease him with it.
Yeah, they're gonna try to squeeze an appointment between now and Friday. I doubt that's gonna happen, but he'll come home
Okay.
Friday. Uh, I got a step stool for him to get up the stairs. He's gonna scoot up. You know, you go on your butt and scoot up the steps. And I got a stool to help him stand up. And
Oh, yeah. You're like on the second floor, right?
right, we're on the third floor. Well, second floor.
Third
Well,
floor.
no,
Oh,
the first apartment's a walk-in. My landlord is on the next floor, and I'm on the top. So it's
but like,
two
how many
floors. You want to
steps
say?
from like the street to your place?
36,
36, eh?
something like that. I didn't count. I never counted.
That's a lot of scooting.
It's a
A lot
lot
of
of
scooting.
scooting. It's a lot. Yeah, a lot of scooting.
Oof. Well, that kind of
No.
sucks. But anyway, once he's there, then he'll be comfortable at home. I'm sure he'll be like 1,000 times better just
Yeah.
than sitting in a hospital bed next to a 90-year-old guy that's
Yeah.
lost bowel movements.
He had. Yeah. His family's there almost all the time now because the guy, 90 years old, as I said, he's dying. You know, and the family's there all the time. But they're great people. That night, they're Italian. They're
Yeah.
black version of Italian people. Loud, family oriented, food oriented.
Nice.
So you know, the
Yeah.
black Italians are great people.
But-
I had
Great. No, that's
I had
nice.
some nice
That's nice.
conversations with them. They were really, really nice.
That's true. Because you said it was like, you know, you don't want to make a diagnosis or something, but you know what's what kind of thing. And to see how
Yeah,
people go through that,
yeah,
it'd be telling about like the quality of a person, like how all the family comes around, you know.
yeah.
Guy isn't just going away all by himself, you know.
His wife was there. She's 90 also. They're married 77
Oh yeah.
years. They have
Wow.
daughters, granddaughters, grandkids. Yeah, why? I know. It's a real blessing to be with
Nice.
someone that long. Well, it could be a blessing and a curse. You know, it depends on who the
Well,
person
I
is.
think it's
Yeah.
that's special though, like 70 years together or
So
something
wait,
like
they're
this.
both 90,
Wow.
77. That means they got married at 23, right? I did my math right. 23.
No, even less than that in their teenagers then.
Teens, yeah. Oh shit.
Well, he's 96, you
Or
said?
maybe it's
No.
73. Maybe it's 73 years. Let's say 73 years of marriage. So he's not that they're both 90 years old.
But
So
that's it. Back then, I wouldn't have surprised me if you would have said they were 16, though. But you know, yeah, I see what you're
yeah,
saying. Just together forever. The philosophy of the. No, that's nice. And to see that the family values like they keep going down through the generations, that's
yeah, and
nice.
it's
Yeah.
really a Christian family. You know, they have family together, and it was great. They're nice people. I had a great conversation with them too. Really nice.
No. Yeah, that's good. And to have those connections is everyone's kind of going through hard times too. Like the hospital sucks.
It does.
Everyone knows that, right?
No, it does.
So
It really does. And my brother found out that they canceled his physical therapy, and when that happens, you're on your way. At 90 years old, you don't expect to live much longer.
oh, his. Okay, I
His
thought you
physical
meant your
therapy. No, my
brother's.
brother.
I
No, my
was like,
brother's still
wait, your
doing it.
brother can't even put weights, and he's or can't. Okay, his.
No, the
Yeah,
other guy. Yeah, the other guy.
yeah. You could start to read the tea leaves, as it were.
Yeah, right.
But you
And
know it. These things
yeah.
are coming, and we have to. You accept it without saying it. You don't have to say it out of a megaphone, right?
Oh no, I know. But I told his granddaughter, I pray for him. I'm praying for him, obviously, thinking about him. But I told her, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Because
Oh
I
yeah,
saw,
yeah.
yeah, because I saw my parents. My mother passed away very quickly. I saw my father deteriorate after or over a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. He
Mhm.
was sick. Yeah, and you watch someone deteriorate, and you don't expect them to get better. I know in their minds they're probably expecting that, but you never expect it. Even though you expect somebody to die, you never expect it. It's always
Yeah.
a sudden blow. So my father's father was 94, I think, when he passed away. His wife
Mhm.
was my grandmother. His wife was 90, 90 something, and they were both sick, but they were actually operating on my father's father, for an aneurysm at 90 years old. He had an aneurysm
Again.
so big it was making his stomach expand. He had a gut, but it was all aneurysm.
Hmm.
So the operation went fine. I obviously his heart wasn't strong enough, and I don't.
Mhm.
It's like this thing. You're 90 years old. You have an aneurysm. What are you going to do? You're going to wait for the aneurysm to burst or operate? I mean, one
You
or
gotta
the
try
other.
something.
Either one, you're going to die. So you might die with the operation. You will die with the aneurysm burst.
And they'll probably do it. Like they'll hit that the statisticians in the medical community, they know that sort of thing. It's like, well,
Yeah,
you're gonna have, the 60% here and 30% there.
exactly.
That's what they'll
You're
kind
the
of go
odds.
with. Or, they obviously don't know it at that precise, but they'll say, given other chances, other operations we did at 90, or other times when we left the aneurysm go at someone who's 90, this seems to be your better choice, perhaps. Usually they'll go
Right,
with that, you know what I
right.
mean? So, but I don't know. And there's different motivations, but if they did that thing, it's good. But at the fact that you're 90, like you talk about guys that it's like they'll get some diagnosis at 20, 30, or 40 or something,
Right,
and
yeah.
then they'll go at 90. You know what I mean? Like even you're making me think of your friend though, that he was like,
My friend
we're
Rocco,
talking about remission, right? But when it
yeah.
first comes up, it's like, oh my, I'm sure when he was like in his 30s or when it came up the first, right?
33, right,
Oh,
33.
33.
Right,
And it was just like, you got what now?
right.
But then he goes
No,
all the way through to 44, right?
but
Or 45 or
when
something,
he was re-diagnosed or diagnosed again with the same cancer, he did go for treatments again. Same thing. He did the exact same treatments, but nothing worked. So it was like it's that thing
Yeah.
where there's a point where doctors reach where you can't treat them anymore. They give you palliative care, and
Mm.
it's basically waiting for the inevitable.
It's being, yeah, make sure it's comfortable without, false. I suppose when you go to that, it's sort of like don't have super false hopes, but just like, look, we've exhausted the options. Now it's kind of
Right.
it's not in our hand, or it's in our hands, but we're just gonna try to make you comfortable as we can, kind of thing.
Is it Nabil Qureshi, one of the a Muslim who became a Christian apologist and a very good one at that, was diagnosed with stomach cancer at the age of 34. Died a year and a half later of stomach cancer,
Mm.
and he was making videos, personal vlogs on YouTube about his disease, and also I'm sorry, being an apologist at the time too, doing videos, recording himself doing debates and talking about God. And you can see that even a young man like that, 33 years old, slowly progressing until the time that he admitted that cancer spread to his liver. He was on palliative care, and this man was a doctor. He studied to be a doctor, so he knew as well as any doctor that he was talking to the results and any kind any kind of diagnosis he would get. So
Mm-hmm.
realizing that he's dying, he made one last video, and a couple of days later, he passed
It
away.
was
But
wow.
33. But doctors reach a stage where we can't help you anymore. This chemo's not working. You're past the point of an operation. We can't do anything
Yeah.
else for you anymore. The cancer's progressed. He has stage 4 stomach cancer. So,
And
yeah,
when some
yeah.
of those
So
ones in the stomach, like they talk about the pancreas, it's just like, oh, don't
right.
even say pancreas next to cancer. It's just like, don't say that. Don't
Pancreatic
ever
cancer,
let your
yeah.
doctor tell you that.
With pancreatic
That's
cancer, too,
terrible.
you don't get any kind of symptoms till stage 4, and then basically it's too late.
It's
Right.
undoable. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's tough.
Patrick
Well,
Swayze, Michael Landon, to name two famous people that had it. They lasted what
the
six
same,
6 months to a year, and that's it.
the same kind of stomach cancer, you mean?
Pancreatic cancer. They both had pancreatic cancer.
Oh, pancreatic. Okay, sorry, I thought we were still talking about Nabil, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, the pancreatic one, I've heard that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I knew that about Patrick Swayze too. But yeah,
Well, you might not know
that's
Michael
a,
Landon. He's a little bit before. It might be about the same. Little House on the
rings
Prairie,
a bell.
and what was that show? He had a show about God too. Stairway to Heaven, Highway to Heaven. Della Reese,
Oh, that
Michael
one I would have
Landon.
seen. Yeah, Highway to Heaven. Yeah, I'm sure we'd have seen both of those ones. Little House on the Prairie is a little bit before my time, but I
A little
know
bit
the kind of,
before, yeah.
I know it, I know of it, and we've definitely had like clips of it. So if it's the dad in that, I probably know who you were talking about, Landon. But yeah,
Bonanza was a big show he was on too. Bonanza?
no, I
You
never
don't know?
watched that one.
Okay,
I know of that one, but I never actually watched that, like an old
I did.
Western one. Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
yeah, no. Well, but it's these are the things. Sorry, it's like wow, this got really dark. What were we talking about? Your brother. It's like wow,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
We
your
went
brother has no problems at all, right? Like it's like
seeking
all
truth,
relative, right?
seeking
Stop
truth,
feeling more
finding
sorry for
cancer.
myself, right?
Seeking
Hey,
truth, finding
no,
cancer.
it's
God forbid.
yeah, that's it. There you go. There you go. No, and that's it. That's true. Like count our blessings, as it were, and
Yeah,
you know,
I
again,
know. I have
always hope for the best. Yeah.
another friend on Facebook who's got cancer also. She's fighting
Hmm.
small cell lung cancer. She's stage 3, but she's
Okay, I
doing
don't know small.
radiation. Yeah. Yeah, small cell squamous carcinoma they call it.
Okay, yeah. And I don't. Yeah, I'm just a layman in all these things, but it almost souns like you're kind of maybe
It
because
sounds scary.
radiation,
It does.
then
Right.
chemo. Like
Yeah.
radiation is below
Right.
chemo is
No,
like the.
radiation's actually worse than chemo. Radiation
It's
does.
worse than
Yeah, it's
chemo.
worse than
Oh, is that
chemo.
the one?
Yeah.
I can never remember. All I've seen is like people who is doing that. Okay, chemo, you lose your hair, or maybe both of you lose your
I
hair.
think both you lose your hair.
Anyway, just both like they're just both attacking your body full on with stuff you're never supposed to
Yeah.
attack your body with.
Right.
You're never supposed to
Right.
put this garbage in your body or these toxins in your body, but it's like basically it seems like the human body is so strong that you could poison the heck out of it, but you're poisoning the other thing worse.
Right.
So
Right.
you're gonna survive, but you would never give this stuff to a healthy person. It's like
No.
toxic,
Yeah, I know. It's weird how they
globally.
treat. It's weird how they treat a lot of diseases. Cancer being the
But
worst.
again, I
And
trust in the statistics or the statisticians that they know that what they're doing. They're not doing it for no reason, right?
but here's the
Yeah.
good news now. 97% of people who are diagnosed with cancer survive at least 5 years. That's the good news. It wasn't the case 30 years ago. They have uh, much better treatments today that are targeting the cancer itself and not the entire body with chemotherapy. They can target the exact cancer. So the people who get prostate cancer, which is probably like the most common one, they can
I
target
think it's
that
too many.
cancer. Like Rudy Giuliani, our mayor, had he had oh god, I can't talk prostate cancer. So
Yeah,
they inserted
you
seeds.
put them down.
Yeah, right. I can't talk anymore. They put the radioactive seeds into his prostate, and they gave him some hormone killing medicine. So it was I don't know what hormone they actually take out, or they take out completely, but they seed your prostate. They don't take your prostate out, so you don't have the problems of having no prostate. And they kill the cancer like that. And he's had this treatment, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, and he's still doing great.
Wow. So, but did he turn like green and grow like huge and
No.
big muscles when he did that?
Yeah, right.
Only his junk did that,
It was
right? This is
gamma
like a
rays. Yeah,
localized Hulk kind of treatment.
yeah, right.
Radiation seeds? That sounds so weird.
No, but
Anyways, hey, good on them, though. I'm glad. I'm glad that that's like, and they're advancing so quickly on a lot of these things.
yeah,
But yeah,
like
well,
I
that's
don't
it.
know.
Here we
You
go.
know, an actor named Bill Bixby. You would remember him. He did a live action version of the Incredible Hulk. Him and can't remember the guy's name. Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno playing the Hulk. This is going back now. We're going back to the 70s and 80s.
Way back. Lou Ferrigno is the Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, live action. So he had prostate cancer 20 years ago, and he passed away from it. They didn't have the treatments then that they had even 10 years ago. So it was much different. So the treatments are targeted to that specific kind of cancer. It's not. We're going to do this kind of global treatment with cancer now. It's like they target specific cancers with specific medicines. But not all cancer is alike. And everyone is different. Every person is different. Every cancer is different.
And to know that every person is different too. Yeah, for sure. To decide it. Anyways, that is a note of hope. Maybe I should go now, but it's good. That was started on. I thought it was going downhill there for a while with the.
No, that's why I want to bring a positive turn into it. There's a lot of hope for people who have cancers now.
Yeah, no, and to know it early, and to pay attention to yourself. So, like you say, some of those ones are just they creep up on you. Other ones, it's coming, or you kind of feel your own body.
If you have melanoma or something like, or a mark on your skin that looks irregular around the edges, it's not quite round, it's different colors. Please see a doctor. That could be melanoma, and it's very deadly. They can take it out right away. They can take out that little spot on your skin.
Does it look like this a little bit? Does it look like melanoma?
I can't see that thing. That looks like a tattoo. No,
under the tattoo.
I can't see it.
It's like totally covered up. If I get melanoma, I'm fucked.
No, oh God, no! Please don't say that.
No, but I mean, no. I've only got tattoos on the stuff that I don't know. Yeah, might happen.
No, please don't.
No, there was a rule about. No, there was a rule about that. It has to have it's not just a discoloration either. It has to have
to be irregular edges.
Depth to it.
Right.
That's it. So I would feel it. It would feel like
you would
feel
it
like a lump, right? Almost like a lump, like a wart or a mole.
Do you suntan a lot?
No.
Then don't
like my hands get it, and maybe my face, but no, I don't. I don't go shirtless.
No. I'm white as milk.
Don't go out just to hang out in the sun. No.
You can see I'm white. Look at this. This is white.
I've got like a permanent farmer's neck. As a farmer, you get this tan in the back.
Yeah, the redneck.
It just never goes away. That's the redneck. It's like a tattoo.
That was actually the origin of the. Well, it's not meant as a positive thing now. The term redneck is that the people who go outside.
I thought it was a compliment. People calling me redneck. That's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment. No, it's not. Not in America,
at
least.
Damn! I always said thank you.
No, don't say thank you. It's an insult. Well, you get
it's a total compliment. What can I do about it? I grew up on a farm. I got my
and that's where it comes from. People work on a farm. Right? Yeah.
This means hard
work. Get the tan on the neck. Yeah.
This means I shouldn't. Right. It doesn't mean child labor. Voluntary child labor.
Yeah. Voluntary.
Child volunteering. It was called Child Volunteering Program.
Right. You're forced to volunteer.
No, it means good hard work. I don't care. It's compliment.
No, it's good honest work. Anything that's honest is good.
That's it.
All right.
Well, good to talk to you. We'll hope to touch base tomorrow. I'll be home in Montreal in the evening, so.
All right. All right. So this is Seeking Truth, Finding Frank Fraser, and positivity with the cancer diagnosis. It's not all bad. Yeah. No. All right. God bless. Good night.
What you wanna do today? What you wanna do today? Do today, do today, do today, do today.